Hello, everyone, and welcome to this inaugural session of Ask the Consultant, live from the Innovation Studio. I'm your host, Braden Kelley, and today we're going to tackle the question that I get asked more than any other question, and that is, what is innovation? I get it asked so many times that I've worked an inordinate amount of time to craft a really careful definition of how I view innovation. And so you can see my definition on the screen, and I'll just go ahead and read it really quickly, and then we'll chat about it. So for me, innovation transforms the useful seeds of invention into widely adopted solutions valued above every existing alternative. And there's a number of key distinctions that I've made sure to include in this definition. The first is the difference between invention and innovation. They're not the same thing. Creativity leads to invention. Invention, through a lot of hard work and massive acceptance in the marketplace, if you're lucky, will result in innovation. It's not easy to get to innovation. It's much easier to be creative. It's much easier to invent something, but it takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of perseverance and resonance with the market to get to innovation. The second key distinction that I have in the definition of innovation, as I state it, is the difference between usefulness and value. So something can be useful, but it's not guaranteed to be valuable. For it to be valuable, people have to be willing to pay for it. For it to be valuable, people have to be willing to overcome their inertia, to put in the work to replace their existing solution, even if it's the do-nothing solution. And so make no mistake, no matter how incredibly smart you are and incredibly novel your solution might be, and you think it's the first time anybody's ever solved a problem, there's always a solution to a problem, even if it's the do-nothing solution. So those are some key distinctions: invention versus innovation, useful versus valuable, and then it has to be widely adopted, which means that for it to reach that stature, it has to be more valuable than every existing alternative, including the do-nothing solution. So I hope that you'll find this a useful and a valuable definition of innovation, and the importance of defining innovation very carefully is that how you communicate about innovation in your organization will determine how people pursue innovation in your organization. And if you set the bar too low, people will gladly hop just to that level, and you may not get the results that you intend. And it also helps to communicate, who innovation is for. And so be very careful about how you craft your definition of innovation, or feel free to use mine, but make sure that you have a clear and widely disseminated definition of innovation for your organization, and that people are very clear for what kinds of innovation you're looking for, what constitutes innovation, and the best paths to get there. So this has been the inaugural session of Ask the Consultant, live from the Innovation Studio here in beautiful Seattle, Washington, and tune in for the next episode.